If you go to the Air Canada website, Chris, they've got a big layout how they're introducing the 737 MAX, and with that, they're going to fly over to Heathrow. What's the likelihood that Air Canada is not going to fly into United Kingdom airspace? It's Australia, it's Singapore, but the attitude, the tone is they're over there. Are we going to see that from Heathrow, Gatwick, and the others?
Well, I think that's the big question that's emerging today, Tom. Certainly yesterday we had carriers in Europe, North America, saying that they were taking Boeing's advice and continuing to fly the plane. However, today with both Singapore and Australia saying that the 737 MAX is no longer welcome in their territories, that's a big deal. These are two very respected aviation authorities, so that could be a bit of a game changer.
Yeah, so Chris, what's the difference here, right? So Boeing got a vote of confidence from U.S. regulators, but then you have all these other countries actually even banning them from flying. Do they have different metrics? Do they train their pilots differently?
Well, not really, no. I mean, certainly historically, countries would always take the lead from the FAA, of course, and if the FAA said an aircraft was safe, then it was safe. But that's begun to erode recently. The passengers are perhaps better informed about evolving events, and certainly in Asia, where we had Indonesia, who of course suffered the 737 MAX crash last year, already banning the plane, and then China following suit. You've already got two countries that are major MAX operators saying the plane's not welcome, and you've had a gradual spread from there. But it is unusual for countries to essentially make policy on the hoof like this.
Chris, you're the real deal. You have a romantic life vaulting from air show to air show to air show. You know, it's a great life with decades in transportation. How does Boeing go to the next air show with the 737 MAX?
Well, it will certainly want to resolve this issue, clearly, in some way, shape or form. There are various ways that could happen. I mean, one thing they absolutely need is to get the data out of those black boxes, which have been recovered, as quickly as possible, and just try and find out early if everything does point to the same issue with the MAX. If it does, then they need to take action quickly, and I'm sure they will. What they don't want to do, I think, is feel bounced into grounding a plane that they are not convinced has suffered the same problem twice over.